What's happening, people? Right, let's have a little one-on-one time, just you and me, on this conversation that I had with a fellow PT yesterday. So this lady reached out to me yesterday asking for my advice. This lady is struggling with her midsection at the moment. She knows her stuff, she trains well, she eats well, she just can't understand why she's not getting the results. So I said, okay, maybe it's time you need to implement a reverse diet. She never heard of this. Now I put this up on my story, and a lot of people that I work with at the moment understand exactly what this is. But there were a lot of people watching my stories yesterday and they didn't have a clue what this is. Now I firmly believe that this is the reason why so many people who work with me at the moment have long-term success. This is the reason why I have people work with me for say 9 to 12 months, because of this reason. And I also make sure that when I take somebody on, I make sure at the very, very beginning they understand that when we start losing weight, that's the first part of the job. The second part of the job is we need to go straight into a reverse diet. Now, I'm going to use me as an example shortly. But before I do that, I'm going to ask you guys a question. So how many times do you guys do these weight loss programs? You lose the weight, you've reached your goal, and then you've nowhere to go from there. Okay, and then you end up doing these binging sessions. A few weeks later, you end up putting the weight back on, and then you go back and go on these low-calorie diets again. How many of you do this at the moment? Or how many of you at the moment have been on these weight loss programs? You've been on the same amount of calories for such a long time now, and nothing is changing. Your food is so low, but nothing is moving anymore. You're noticing things are stalling. You're still having this belly fat around your midsection. How many of you at the moment are going through this? Now look at this picture. I'm going to show you guys a few examples. This picture was me around 2 years ago. I would have been around maybe 6 or 7% body fat. My food would have been extremely low. So this is not accurate, this is only a guess. I think I was on around 160 protein and I think I was on about 180 fats. Okay, so you can see my food was very, very low. 6 months later, I want you guys to have a look at this video. So this is me again. Now my macros have completely changed. On this picture here, I'm on around 220 protein, and again my fats are something between 260 and 280. Okay, fast forward 1 year. Now look, have a look at this video. Again, things have changed. My macros have completely changed, guys. On this picture here, I'm probably on around 280 protein, and my fats are over, I think they're over about 300 grams at this stage. Now I only took this video this morning. This is me currently at the moment. Now I can tell you right now, my protein is still around maybe 300 grams a day roughly, but I can tell you that my fats are well over 400 grams a day, probably more. So you can see what I'm trying to say here is over a 2-year period, I've consistently stayed the exact same way. I haven't gotten fat, I still have a 6-pack, I still look pretty good, and I've gained a lot of muscle. This is the key, guys. This is the key. We should be aiming to get better over a period of time. We should not be in a position where we're dieting all the fucking time. I can't stress this enough, that if we're constantly in a calorie deficit and you guys are constantly on these diets and you're running yourself into the ground in the gym, this shit is only going to catch up on you eventually. This is only causing stress to the body that the body just does not want. And if you keep on doing this, the body's just going to eventually fight back, and it's just going to say, listen, I can't do this anymore. If you guys want to improve, it's not about restriction. Okay, it's nowhere near that. If you guys are improving in the gym, you're getting stronger, your performance is getting better, you're getting fitter. Guys, you need to add in more fuel. It's not about taking food away from here. I don't know why you guys keep on doing this. You need to add in more food. And when I mention this to people at the very, very beginning, when I work with people, these people are panicking. They're like, oh my God, I thought if I add in more food, I'm going to gain more weight. No, your body adapts to the food, guys. When you get lean, that's the first part of the jigsaw done. We need to focus on the reverse diet. When you do it right, okay, you guys will not gain weight. And this is, as I said, this is the reason why I have so much. This is the reason why I'm very, very successful with the people I work with. Because I take them on, 3 months, we can probably get these people lean. Between 12 and 15 weeks, we can get these people lean. But then we need to do the same. It could take anything between 8 and 12 weeks to do the reverse diet. Now, there's a lot of coaches out there, there's a lot of amazing coaches out there that will say that if you want to do a reverse diet, you should bring your food back up to maintenance level. And I agree with that. I don't have any issues with that whatsoever. I'm just saying that for me and the people that I work with, I feel that when we do this at a slow pace, a very, very good pace, I'm not talking about like very, very slow. I'm talking about over an 8-week period. This is when I see amazing results with both women and men. We need to understand this very, very quickly, guys, okay? That when we look at the human body is not just this in and out machine. It's all based on calories in versus calories out. This is all complete horseshit. We're a bit more complex than that, I can assure you. The human body is not a calculator. The human body runs off hormones and not calories. We're an adaptive system. We should be getting better over time. We should not be putting the body in a level of restriction. This is only going to cause stress. The human body is not cut out for this shit, trust me. So if you guys are on a low calorie diet and you're doing this over a period of time, I can assure you right now, eventually this shit is going to catch up on you. It's not a matter of if, it's when. So my advice on this is very, very simple. And that's if you guys are worried about gaining weight after you've lost the weight and you don't know what to do, you don't know how to control it, well then you need to go out and you need to hire someone who's going to actually show you how to do the reverse diet. Okay, I can't stress it how important this is. If you do this right, then you guys will have no issues, okay, sustaining this long term. You guys will have no issues, okay, not putting on too much body fat. Okay, as I mentioned, if you guys are getting better in all areas, performance in the gym, you're getting stronger, things like that, your body's going to demand more food from you. And that's what you need to do. You need to give the body more food in order for you guys to get better. Write that down.